Whatever you are doing is the foundation, so do it well. In the foundational level, more effort is needed, more investment is needed. That is where more cement is needed, more iron rods are needed. We dig deeper to cast the concrete. Now, when you put out the building, nobody sees the foundation, but it is the most important in every structure.
Hello, viewers. You are warmly welcome to the Let's Talk show on DS Online TV GH. If you are a first timer, kindly subscribe, like, share, and leave your comments. Let's Talk show always talks about life stories, lifestyles, relationship, what have you. Today is no exception. We are here to talk about the topic how to build a glorious future. Do you believe you can build your future to a glorious end? Well, if you are confused, just relax, follow us, stick and stay, and you will get to know how to build your future gloriously. As always, Reverend Dr. Isreal Abambillah is here with us. Reverend, you are welcome.
Thank you, my dear.
It's been a while.
Very, very true.
Life have been busy, or what's been going on with you?
Oh, just the normal routine, busy life.
Okay.
Yes, every day. There is something to be done, so we keep
Okay.
ourselves busy.
Are you still keeping up with the gym, or you are busy?
I've paused for now.
Oh, okay.
I've
Well,
relocated, and it's a distance from where I am now.
oh, okay.
So I want to adjust first, then
That's
I pick it
fine.
up from there.
But I believe you are finding other ways to stay healthy.
Oh yes,
Well,
the
that's good.
jogging, the skipping,
Okay.
the little arm pressings, and all that.
Pressure.
Yes.
Well, you are welcome once again.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's just dive right into it.
Okay.
What do you understand? I mean, personally, what does it mean to you how to build a glorious future? What does this sentence or statement mean to you?
Okay. Before I answer that, I want to read a scripture, Matthew chapter 7, verse 24, probably to 26. Matthew chapter 7, verse 24 downwards. It said, Therefore, everyone who hears these words of mine and put them into practice is like a wise man who built his house on the rock. The rain came down, the streams rose, and the winds blew and beat against that house. Yet it did not fall, because it had its foundation on the rock. But anyone who hears these words of mine and does not put them into practice is like a foolish man who built his house on sand. The rain came down, the streams rose, and the wind blew, beat against the house, and it fell with a great crash. So building a glorious future has to do with a foundation
Okay.
that we have to put in place. And we have the wise builder and we have the foolish builder. The wise builder is able to withstand the storms of life
Okay.
and the challenges of daily routines. And the foolish ones got down the drain when few challenges shows up. So how to build a glorious future has to do with designing a future you want to be.
Okay.
Your personal design
Okay.
about how you want the future to be. Then you begin to take certain steps in that direction to build it the way you want it. Because this life is yours. It's not for any other person else. So you must be your personal architect, where you can design the future you want to be and take certain steps and get in there.
Okay.
Yes.
So is it more or less like planning your life?
Yes, planning your life and then deciding what you want to do
Okay.
in daily basis, what is involved, working at them, and then getting there. So building the glorious future has to do with planning your life, how you want your life to be. You plan it and you work it out.
Okay.
Yes.
So do you believe everyone at all can shape his or her future? If yes, how and why? If no, why not?
Okay. I believe that any other person can shape his or her future. Why? The future is not automatic. Just because you were born in a poor family doesn't make you poor.
Okay.
If you are born in a rich family, it doesn't make you rich. It's about what you choose to do with your life.
Okay.
If you go more into this, you realize that there are more people in rich men's family still struggling. And there are those who succeeded, even they were born in a very typical village with a poor background. So, changing and building the future has to do with your personal decision.
Okay.
So, I have seen people that came from a very, very remote area, and today they are the rulers in big communities. It's not about where you were born, not about where you are coming from, but you deciding what you want to be and working at it. So anybody at all can change his life.
Okay.
Yes.
So, what role does vision play in trying to fulfill a glorious future?
If you have a future you want to fulfill, vision gives you clarity of what you want.
Okay.
It gives you directives of where you are going, and then it keeps you on focus. Life is such a way that on your way to greatness, there is going to be a lot of distractions,
Yeah.
either from your friends, either from family, from your background, from the environment you find yourself. There are many distractions that will show up if you take steps of becoming great in life. But when you have a vision, it doesn't matter the distraction. You know what you want. You understand where you are going. And then you stay by it and get there. So vision helps you keep your focus. Vision helps you to know your direction without being distracted by things around you. But anybody with that vision can do anything. At the end of the day, become nothing.
Okay.
For example, if you don't know where you are going, any route will do, any direction will do, because you don't know where you are going. You don't give direction to somebody who don't have a destination. How are you going to direct the person? So your vision keeps you on focus, and your vision makes it clear of the steps you should take in the direction you should pass to get to where you're going.
Okay. So, relating this to the scripture you read earlier, talking about the wise and the foolish man laying foundations, can we say that the vision over here is basically the foundation you lay as an individual in trying to have a fulfilling future?
Yes, the vision is part of the foundation. The vision is what you project to become.
Okay.
The foundation is how you start with it and how you get to the end.
Okay.
Certain things you put in place from the primary level at the beginning, at the grassroots. That is the foundation. So the vision is also part of the foundation. But you need to have the vision first before building the foundation.
Okay.
You don't build the foundation before having a vision. Why? If you put up simple 3-bedroom apartment and you get to the lintel level, it will be difficult to turn it to a story building. Why? Because the foundation is not for a story building.
Yeah.
Okay. In the same way, you can also put up a story building and then it end up to a simple building. So the vision is there, but the vision actually tells you the foundation to start.
Okay.
Yes. So the vision first, and the vision tells you the kind of foundation you need to build.
Okay.
You need to have in mind of the building you want to put up, and then the foundation that tells you the kind of building you had in mind. Nobody builds from the ground. We build with our mind first, and then we try to translate what is here to the real work.
Okay.
Yes.
You mentioned one experiencing challenges along the line, or it is something unavoidable. How can you, as an individual, trying to build a fulfilling future for yourself, I wouldn't say necessarily avoid these challenges, But how can you overcome them? What practical ways can you share with us to overcome them?
We must all, first of all, know that life challenges are unavoidable.
Okay.
You can't go through life in the level ground. There are ups and downs. It doesn't matter who you are or where you are starting. Challenges are unavoidable. They are inevitable. But you can decide to grow in the midst of challenges. It's a decision.
Okay.
I normally take this for instance, if you are somebody who rears bees and you like to harvest honey, you can't harvest honey without the sting of a bee. It is of late that people develop certain costumes to wear before harvest. But in those days, we do that with our bare hands.
Yeah.
So if you are interested of the honey, you can't avoid the sting of a bee. Whilst you are harvesting the sweetest substance called honey, then the bees will fly around you. They will stinking you. The pain will be there. But when you consider the sweetness of the honey, you will ignore the bite or the sting of the bee.
Okay.
That's how life is.
Okay.
In your attempt to achieve greatness, it introduces you to challenges. Actually, challenges will not come unless you have something to achieve.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
So challenges are signs that you have attempted something.
Okay.
And once you know that you have attempted to do something for yourself, there will be challenges associated with it. For example, if you want to travel with your own car and you spark the car needs some level of energy to move.
Yeah.
But without starting the car, there will not be any vibration.
Yeah.
There will not be any movement.
Yeah.
But once you start the car, there will be vibration. The vibration tells you the challenges is involved if the car must move. And you have to maneuver your way through. That's how it works. So there is no any free life anywhere. If you are hearing me, hear me again. That life is full of challenges. Do you want to be a doctor? Do you want to be a photographer? Do you want to be a nurse? Do you want to be a teacher? There is no free lunch for anybody. But what you need to do is this. You need to prepare yourself.
Okay.
Adjust yourself. Understanding that this is what I want. And what you want should be higher than the challenges you are going through.
Okay.
It's the only way to go to move forward. So let your expectations, let your visions and dreams be higher than the pain. And when it's happening like that, it doesn't matter the pain. Your focus is not on the pain. Your focus is on the goal. Let me give you this example.
Okay.
If you want to become a soldier, they have to recruit you.
Yeah.
And do the recruitment. You go to a lot of training. And it's not going to be easy like that. But because you purpose in your heart that I want to be a soldier, it doesn't matter the training and what happens during recruitment, you're able to go through. Let me give one example. They picked 7 guys from my village and they took them to Accra.
Okay.
And they said they wanted to be soldiers. So they took them to the ground for training. They did every training these 7 guys passed through.
Okay.
So the trainers didn't know exactly what to do. And they needed 1 person from the 7.
Oh.
Yes. So one trainer took a decision, okay, let's beat these guys. Let's see who can withstand pain.
Endure the pain.
They started slapping them. Most of them ran, remaining 3.
Okay.
Then another one came and started slapping them. And then one of the trainees, one of the trainees
recruiters,
also slapped the trainer.
Ooh.
And they realized that this guy has courage. So he was the only one they picked. What I'm trying to say is that pain is a sign of testing your conviction and your commitment. If you are not ready for it and the challenges come, you will drop the vision.
Okay.
You forget where you're going. But if you know exactly where you're going, the challenges will come, but you will not dwell on them. You concentrate on what you intend to achieve.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, let me take you back a little. You mentioned an individual without vision. You are more or less aimless, so to say.
Yeah.
So how can one discover his or her passion if they feel lost?
Wow. There are times you start very well, but along the line, you find yourself wondering,
Yeah.
can you do what we call a retreat?
Okay.
Going back, sitting down, sinking down into yourself, and then finding out your real purpose in life. You can't be a wanderer forever. There are times you start certain things that don't work well, but does it mean that is the end of your life? Does it mean that is the end of your route? No. Do a personal retreat. Go back into yourself. Do what I call personal revival. Regaining your passion and starting afresh. But if you get lost along the line, sometimes it can be very frustrating. It can be very confusing. But in all that, if you want to continue with that frustration, you end up achieving nothing. Go back to where you started. Sit down to reorganize yourself. Find out a new purpose to live for, and another fire will kindle up in you, and you keep going.
Okay.
Yes.
You mentioned having a retreat. Practically, what goes into the retreat? Maybe you can share from your personal experience.
Okay. The retreat I'm talking about is stopping what you're doing and giving yourself some time to think through it.
Okay.
You ask a lot of questions. You want to gain understanding of what you are doing. There are times you can just be going without knowing what it entails.
Yeah.
But when the challenges comes, you now know the mistakes that you made,
You did, yeah.
where you got lost. For example, nobody gets missing on the road without missing steps. You started in a good note, but you get to a point that you met T junction. One at the front of you, one at your back, one left and right, and then you turned the wrong way. But you started in the right way.
Okay.
But when you get to a certain place, there need to be a major decision that you couldn't take. Maybe there was supposed to be a sacrifice to make, and you ignored it. So when you get to the T junction and you cannot find your route, it doesn't mean that you started with the missing route. The missing route came through at the middle of the journey. So you go back to where you are coming from and remap yourself. Okay, so you ask a lot of questions. What went on wrong? Do I started in a good note? What investment did I ignore? What counsel that I didn't pick along? With that, you are able to have another better plan to begin in a better way.
Okay.
But you can't continue in the wrong way. There is no advantage if you take the wrong route with the speed. You gain nothing. You are going somewhere, you took the wrong route and you were overspeeding. That speed will
It
never
will lead
profit
you
you.
in you, yeah.
Exactly. But in the wrong direction with slow speed, you are still on the advantageous point.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So when you are able to finally find your purpose, how do you overcome self-doubt and fear?
Anytime you find self-purpose, it becomes scary. Because where you are and where you are going does not connect.
Okay.
So you are likely to look at yourself and where you are starting, and you are seeing where you are going as something impossible.
Yeah.
So the future can be very scary when you look at where you are and what you want to become, because it's involved a lot. Sleepless night, hard work, money, sacrifice, sweat, and a whole lot. But you must choose to believe in yourself than believe in the challenges that you have not yet seen. When you believe in yourself, you have ensured the future.
Okay.
But if you create self-doubt, it blanks the future. Self-doubt closes your eyes of seeing clearer into the future. So let your faith for what you want to become be higher than what you are anticipating. So the easiest way to overcome self-doubt is to have self-belief.
Okay.
Is to have faith in God. I am not there yet, but I know I'll get there. I'm not there yet, but I believe that this is the moment for it. You must have self-belief. You must have self-confidence, self-mastery, self-actualization in order to beat down doubt. But once doubt comes in, it reduces your potentials, it kills the vision, and it keeps you in frustration. But self-confidence increases your level of understanding, it empowers your faith, and it gives you courage to keep fighting.
Okay. So Uh, this time around, we are going to take this in, should I say, sections.
Okay.
After building your self confidence, I'm sure we will need mentors, community to continue the journey in order to get to where we want to go to. So let's take the first one, that is the mentors. What advice do you have to give when it comes to choosing a mentor to probably motivate you, push you, keep you going? How do you go about this whole process?
Okay. Life is full of mentorship principles. When you give birth to a child, you mentor that child how to wear slippers, how to wear undies, how to bath, and even if you take any other form of animals, they start training the young ones to become like them.
Yeah.
That is how mentorship works. Nobody was born to live in an island. Whatever you want to achieve, somebody has achieved more than that. They have acquired some level of experience over time. They have been on top of their game over years. They know what works and what doesn't work. It is important to get yourself to those people, and that makes life easy for you. Do you know why?
No.
What they went through for 20 years, they can coach you to achieve them in 1 year. Because they now know the
That's
mistakes
true.
they
Yeah.
did, and they now know things that works and things that doesn't work. So anybody who wants to become high achiever must have the humility of picking up mentors in line with the direction you are going and allowing them to coach and guide you to be like them. If I take myself, for example, I pick it up from this man of God that died some years back, Miles Moreau.
Okay. Yeah.
He's a public speaker.
Yeah.
He's a conference speaker. He is a writer. He is a pastor.
A lot of
He's
things.
a counselor. So I said, this is what I want to become. So I went to a place one day and I bought one of his CDs. Having listened to him, I realized that this man is carrying so much that we can learn from. And he's going in the direction that I want to go. So I started listening to him on TV, listening to him on YouTube, buying books, and I've learned so much from him, among many others. So listen to us that you can become nothing if there is nobody as your point of reference. If nobody is your example, you can never become an example to anybody. Anything you want to become in life, we have a lot of them who have achieved them over time, and it makes life smoother, easier, and shorter if you can learn from them. Some of the battles they went through, some of the struggles they went through, you can shorten it. They can tell you to avoid those places that they fail so that you can stand. So mentorship has a way of molding us to become what we desire to be.
Okay. All right. So the next one is the community. By community, not necessarily where you come from, but community, as in people you have around you. Yes. How can you, or who and who should be in your circle of community in order to attain a glorious future?
Yes. In terms of community, when it comes to building a glorious future, it's like when you want to prepare soup. You need many things to make it sweeter.
Depending on the soup.
Exactly. So the kind of soup you want to prepare will tell you the ingredients that you
To
need.
use, yeah.
So if you look at where you are going and then you look around you, the circle of the friends you have and people in your vicinity, in your area, you have to be in line with like-minded people. Because if you want to prepare light soup, that is what you use. If you want to prepare palm nut soup, that is what you use.
Okay.
So where you are going should inform you the kind of people that you need. So with their contribution in your life, it shapes you to become what you want to become.
Okay.
So I want to say this as an instruction. Not everybody must be your friend.
Yeah.
Not everybody must be your good books. Not everybody you listen to. They may be powerful voices, but their voices does not contribute to where you are going. So you don't listen to everybody. You don't move with everybody. And you don't take everybody's counsel. Take counsel from people who are in line with where you are going. That's what will help.
Okay. So let me add a third one. Education. It could be any form at all. Is it also necessary in order to attain a glorious future?
Oh yes. Oh yes. Education play a major role in terms of achieving a glorious future. And it takes different forms, as you said. We have training as education.
Yeah.
We have formal education as part of them. When we talk about education, talking about advancing your knowledge in an area you want to trek in.
Yeah.
And it plays a major role. Now, there are people who learn how to sew female dresses. They're able to learn more and add how to sew male dresses. So when you go to them, they don't only function in one direction, because they have built capacity, they have molded themselves, they have added little learning to what they already know, and they've added creativity on it, and they build on it, and they make all the difference. So there is somebody that will go to the shop for the whole day, nobody bring any dress to sew. And there are people to a lot of pressure. All is about the knowledge they choose to add with what they learned previously. So education forms a key. It builds your mental capacity. It gives you self-confidence. It gives you employment. And it has a way of raising your morale to know that I can do better.
Okay.
It also sharpens your creativity level. Because the more you learn, the more you know. And the more you know, the more you get to understand, and there's more I can do.
Yeah.
So education plays a major role if you want to build a glorious future. I remember one young man who was an accountant in one of the private schools.
Okay.
And he just decided that, well, I have to do more to it. He went to Winneba, did his first degree in education, moved from there, did another course, moved from there, did another course. Now he's doing well in UK.
Oh.
But those who decide not to build themselves and educate themselves are still struggling. So self-education, either formal education or self-education, it has a way of building your future. It has a way of bringing money into your pocket. For example, if we take our brother Lucky, for example, everybody takes pictures. But his could be professional compared to mine. I have my phone, I can take any picture of my choice. But when he takes it, his understanding of taking picture is different.
Yeah.
In those days, when I take somebody's picture, the person's head will be longer than the normal. And so I tried to find out. And it was a very powerful camera, phone camera, very quality. And they told me, okay, if you want to take a picture, you don't bend the camera, you don't do it this way. So you realize that those that can take better pictures than we do have some level of understanding in picture taking than any other person.
Went through a form of training.
So if you want to change your life, one of the basic things to do is to educate yourself.
Okay.
If you don't have the money to go to the classroom directly to learn as a formal education, then you must have a way of building yourself and then rising from where you are to another level.
Yeah, I was about chipping in technology. Now, a lot of things can be accessed even in your closet. Technology can help us. Do you also have any other thing to say on how to use technology to attain a glorious future?
Oh, I think you have said it all.
Okay.
Life is moving forward. We live life in progress. Life is not stagnated. Every day things changes. But what makes things work faster is technology. You can learn anything with your smartphone. You can learn anything with your computer. And this helps you. Sometimes there are people who are building themselves and they don't necessarily have to go to Accra or go to abroad to go and learn.
Yeah.
With your laptop, with your phone, you can access any information that you desire. So I think in terms of building ourselves and educating ourselves, we don't have any excuse. Even now you can cook by using your mobile phone.
Yeah.
Yes. So that's the best way.
All right.
Yes.
And so this one is a bit more personal.
Okay.
Personal question to you. I know you once said you are not done achieving what you want to achieve in life. So let's take it that in the next 5 to 10 years, How do you want your future to be? Maybe this could motivate someone out there.
Okay. The future is not abstract from you yourself. You are the future. If you don't become a better person, you can't build a better future. So I'm looking at now 5 to 10 years building a better Israel,
Okay.
learning to communicate well, learning to preach well, learning to relate to people well, and building a circle of knowledge that can serve my generation well. Normally, as a person, I don't think too much of the future than building myself, because the future is mine. What I become is what will reflect in the future.
Okay.
For example, if I want to be a footballer and I don't train to play well, even Hohoi here, nobody will even feature me. Are you getting that? So it's not about just dreaming, I want to become a footballer. You should be dream of becoming a better version of yourself. So for now and the next 5 years, I have plans of investing into myself to become a better person, to serve my generation, to become a better generation. So I expect to communicate well the next 5 years. I expect to be a good preacher the next 5 years. I expect to be a better businessman. I know that you don't know that aspect.
I know. I know you are into a lot of things.
I even love more business than the ministry work. I'm more into it. So I expect to do more in business, like learning business administration, learning business ethics, attending relevant conferences that contribute to my existing projects I'm doing in growth. So the next 5 years, I should be a better person.
Well,
not by the car I drive, not by the house I live in, but the version I have become. And when you become such a person, you become a hot cake. I keep saying that there are people that talk, and anytime they talk, either they end in the police station or in court. And there are people they pay to listen to them talk.
Yeah.
They pay in dollars.
Yes.
Either online or directly to listen to the person talk.
Yeah.
I've ever attended a conference that we have to pay 200 Ghana cedis. And the conference lasted for only 45 minutes.
Ooh.
Yes. That is the better person. That when the person appears, he doesn't only look at the future. You can see the future in him. So whilst others talk, lead them to court, others talk and they pay them. And the difference is what they have become of themselves.
Okay.
I'm going to be a better person than this.
Well, we pray and hope for the best. Exactly. All right, Reverend, before I let you go, as always, your final word of advice to us, kindly look into your camera and then please, our focus is more on the youth.
Okay.
So please talk to us.
Well, if you are a young person listening to us, the future does not work by long jump. You start from somewhere. You build it. And the most important thing to note is that whatever you are doing is the foundation. So do it well. In the foundational level, more effort is needed, more investment is needed. That is where more cement is needed, more iron rods are needed. We dig deeper to cast the concrete. Now, when you put out the building, nobody sees the foundation, but it is the most important in every structure. As a young person, this is your foundational level. The future is great. The future is far. But it starts from where you are. See where you are as an opportunity to learn, as an opportunity to invest. It is not a moment for personal gratification and fulfilling your desires in terms of instant satisfaction. Your present situation as a young man, as a young woman, should help you to build a foundation that the future will rest on. Whether you like it or not, you'll grow old one day. Whether you like it or not, you're going to be a father one day. Whether you like it or not, you'll be a mother one day. So where you are is the foundation. What you are building on, will it make you a better mother tomorrow? Will it make you a better father, a better employer tomorrow? Don't live now and then only focus on the future. See now as an opportunity to build yourself and become a better person. Now, if as at now you are working under somebody, prove yourself and see that as the beginning for where you are going. We don't jump into the future. We walk into the future. And to walk into the future, you take certain steps. And the steps is one after another. Don't rush it. Don't jump it. Don't frustrate yourself. Just capitalize on where you are and brighten that corner and become great in the future. The future is before you, but it starts from now. And what you do now is the foundation that will lead you to build a better tomorrow. God bless you.
Thank you so very much.
But before I forget, there's a scripture I wanted to read.
Okay.
If I don't read it,
please go ahead.
we will not finish it. Yes. So let me read that scripture. Then you can conclude with us.
All right.
I think it's in the book of Lamentation chapter 3 verse 27.
Okay.
Lamentation chapter 3 verse 27. It says, it is good for a man to bear the yoke whilst he is young.
Right.
I repeat, it is good for a man to bear the yoke whilst he is young. Why? When you grow old and they put that yoke on you, you can't walk and you can't function. That means that when you are a young man, a young woman, you must take more of responsibilities, because a time will come when your strength diminishes.
You feel you.
A time will come when energy will not be there. So as young as we are, let's bear our yoke. Any sacrifice that is required, I'm talking of another of human sacrifice. I'm talking about certain things you need to deny yourself for the sake of your future. If there is something like that, you do it. I keep saying that if you must take Gary every day for 5 years just to have a good future, that sacrifice is worth it. If you have to wear one dress for 2 years in order to build your destiny, it's worth it. I have lived this all my life, and I can assure you that it works. To a point, I eat once a day for about 3 years.
Wow.
Because I wanted to buy pieces of lands.
Ooh.
Oh, yes. And if you don't know, I can tell you, the greatest investment you can ever venture in is land business.
Okay.
Once you have the right documents.
Well noted and taken.
Yes. If you buy a land like 25,000 today, 5 years to come, you will sell it 50,000.
Yeah.
But somebody will use that to buy a brand new motor, to buy a car and be driving, to eat the future now, leaving the stomach empty tomorrow. So the scripture is saying that it is good for a man to bear the yoke whilst he is young. Carry the load, carry the burden, carry the yoke. It is easier now because now you have momentum, you have energy. But in the future, you may not have such opportunities. Any good thing that must be done should be done now. Bear it whilst you are young.
Thank you very much.
Welcome.
It's been an inspiring one, and we are always grateful to you. Whenever we call, you make time for us.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Well, you've heard it all. Bear the yoke while you are young, and you do not jump into your future, but rather you walk into it with the very best foundation. I hope you've been blessed by today's episode. Until we come your way once again, keep keeping safe and taking very good care of yourself. It's been the Let's Talk show on DS Online TV GH, and I have been your host, Pepi Sonia. It's a bye for now.